used to wake to an empty light, counting shadows in place of time. Your name was silence in my bed, a ghost that danced inside my head. I cried in colors no one saw. I whispered prayers I'd long withdrawn, but pain, it teaches how to breathe when all that's left is only me. I touched the ground, I broke, I bled, but something bloomed inside the dread. Not every loss is made to kill. Some wounds remind us we can feel. This is my rebirth, not from flame, but from the ashes of your name. I'm not the same, but I still stand with softer heart and stronger hands. You left, but I found something true, the one I needed was never you. I dress in sunlight now and then. Some mornings still forget the end, but now I smile without pretending, and I love without depending. The world is quiet, but it's kind. I've made some peace with what's behind. The mirror shows a different face, someone who's learning how to grace. I broke to bloom, I cracked to glow. What hurt me once now helps me grow. A better me, not out of spite, but from the dark I chose the light. This is my rebirth, not revenge, not just escape, not bitter end. I'm not the same, but that's the win. I bled, I broke and grew within. You left, but I found something true, the one I needed was always new. Thank you for the pain you gave. It carved the path that I now brave. I'm not who left, I'm not who stayed. I'm someone made from all I gave. This is my rebirth, I choose to rise with healed up scars and clearer skies. I love again, not out of need, but from a heart finally freed. You left, and I lost something too, but in the end, I found me true.
We guys, thanks so much for watching, and you just set this leave is of the day for my ashes, but then lose a better sip on my canner, which you get met toward the calyx and minus the odd marriage flippy guy, and not feel dance we also wax and blood and check off. So, is the also I just finished beside amazing up you brought our favorite object specialist bitches for us because I show that but my outer life. I'm always we use promise but be qualifying and pinkos, but do is link the vials thanks for you. I make sure if you cursey and feel like only and it was zero down sides v so it means cursey. If you wanted to perform, I could suit up now. I mean, should and get music on there you to piece of funky. So that's why I picked this loves. So.
Do you remember rainy streets and holding hands? Coffee cups and scribbled hearts on napkin strands. Laughter echoing like songs we used to know. Back when time moved soft and slow. Now the silence fills the space where your smile used to stay, and we are argue like we're strangers, just trying not to break. Take me back to the day we fell in love, when your eyes were the only truth I thought of. Before the fights, before the pride, before the tears we tried to hide. I'm standing here, but I'm losing us. So take me back to the day we fell in love. Let's find the fire, the tender touch. Don't give up, not on us. You sleep, turn away, I reach but find the air. We talk, but the warmth, it's barely there. We used to dream in color, loud and wide. Now we barely even say goodnight. Maybe we changed, maybe we grew, but I still believe in me and you. If we remember why we stayed, we can find another way. Take me back to the day we fell in love, when holding hands was always just enough. Before the doubts, before the blame, before we both forgot love's name. I'm not perfect, I never was, but I still believe in what we've lost. So take me back to the day we fell in love, and maybe we can rise above. I see you in the quiet, in the flicker of a flame. And though we're standing inches, we feel a world away. But I still wear your heartbeat like a rhythm underneath. And I still want forever, even when it's hard to breathe. Take me back to the day we fell in love, to the moments where we both just showed up. No need for words, no need to prove, just your hand and I move through. Don't let us fade, don't close that door. We were magic, we can be more. Let's go back to where we both came from, to the day we fell in love.
I smiled and said I like you just a bit, but that was just a lie, I must admit. You looked at me and didn't see the storm of love that burned in me. I held it back, I played it cool, while loving you like such a fool, afraid to say it all out loud. So I just whispered through the cloud. I lied when I said truth is I die just to hold you. It's not a crush, it's not just light, it's every breath I take at night. I'd give it all, I'd lose it too, just to live one life loving you. So if you heard me say just like, no, it was love I tried to hide.
I wanted to scream it under stars, paint it loud on all your scars. But love, it made me small, afraid, so I wrapped it in a masquerade. I played the friend, I played the game, while fire was dancing in my veins. You smiled like it was just fun, but I was breaking one by one. I trade my world, I crossed the line, just to call your heartbeat mine. So no, I didn't like you, boy, I loved you deep beyond the noise.
Ask me what I meant when all my glances came and went. But if you listen close enough, you'd hear hear my silent scream of love. I lied when I said I liked you, didn't wanna scare or offend you, but in my soul you burned so wide. You were the ache I couldn't hide. Don't look at me like it was fake, it was the biggest truth I couldn't take. So now I say it hard and skin, I loved you more than I let in. You were the sun I couldn't touch, the dream I feared I loved too much. But now I'm done with soft disguise, I love you now with open eyes. I lied when I said I liked you, because like was never quite true. I loved you then, I love you still, and if you ask I always will. So take my truth, take all I am, no more hiding, no more dams. I was the storm behind the blue, and all I ever did was love you.
I smiled like I was fine, wore peace like it was mine, but under skin the ache remained, an old ghost calling my name. I kissed someone but tasted pain, pretending love can mask the stain. I told the world I'd moved along, but inside I was never gone.
I'm tired of pretending, of breathing, not living, of walking as a shell of who I thought I'd grow into. So I let myself die, not in blood, not in scream, but in silence like a dream. I buried my past in my own hands, lit the fire, watched it end, not to vanish, but to begin again. But to begin again.
I stared into the glass, met eyes that didn't last. The me I knew had lost her voice, so I gave her back a choice. No more shadows on the wall, no more halfway love at all. I whispered go to who I was, and felt rebirth inside the loss.
Goodbye to all the masks I wore. I'm not her now, not anymore.
Let myself die,
Not in blood, not in scream, but in silence like a dream. I buried my past in my own hands, lit the fire, watched it end, not to vanish,
but to begin again. But to begin again.
I had to die to feel alive, to kill the pain I fed with lies. The one you loved is gone for good, but maybe now I'm understood. So I let myself die, one last breath, one last cry. Now ashes bloom beneath my feet. I rise again, no need to weep. The girl you knew, she said goodbye, and in her place a storm will rise.
You didn't need a gun to break me down. No blood was spilled, no screaming sound, just silence cold as winter air, and eyes that used to care now stare. You didn't walk away, but you were gone. Left me standing in a house that's not a home. You said nothing, but it cut so deep. Words you never spoke still haunt my sleep. You murdered love with empty hands. No knife, no fight, just your silence planned. 1,000 nights you looked through me like I was ghost, like we had ceased to be. No final words, no warning sign, just colder hearts and distant eyes. You didn't say goodbye, not even one line, but baby, love was murdered in your mind. I begged for sparks, but you gave smoke. I held your warmth, but it slowly broke. You stayed, but you were never there. And I died daily in your vacant stare. Your touch turned into hollow glass. Your voice just echoed from the past. You didn't leave, but you let me fall. That's the cruelest crime of all. You murdered love without a blade. You kissed me cold and walked away. No thunder crash, no shattered frame, just love erased, but I still feel the pain. You didn't scream, you didn't cry, but everything in you had said goodbye. Now here I stand with nothing left but a crime scene where love took its last breath. I gave you all, you gave me less. You turned love into loneliness. You didn't cheat, you didn't lie, but you watched it burn and let it die. You murdered love with every stare, with every I'm fine and led nowhere. And now I bleed in quiet nights from wounds you gave without a fight. No courtroom, no justice claimed, but baby, you're the one to blame. Love didn't fade, it didn't drift, it was killed, and you were the gift. I was a ghost of who I used to be. Heartbeat silent, love was history. You found me lying in my darkest place. Didn't ask questions, just gave me grace. You didn't fix me, you lit a flame. Didn't say forever, just called my name. Your eyes said try when I had none left. And that's the moment I took my first breath. You reincarnate my love. From broken glass you shaped enough. I'm not who I was, I'm someone new. And it's all because of you. You didn't bring my past to life. You gave me something more than light. A love reborn, not reattached. You showed me love can start from scratch. I used to fear the touch of skin. Like fire on paper, I'd burn again. But you held me like I wouldn't break. With hands that heal, not try to take. You danced inside my silent storm, said let it rain. keep you warm. No vows, no rings, no second chance. Just brand new love and circumstance. You reincarnate my love. You didn't need to say too much. Your laugh replaced the words I lost. You made me feel no matter the cost. You didn't look like what I dreamed, but you were more than love could mean. A brand new start from ends I knew, and every step just led to you. They say love dies and ends with pain, but mine just changed and rose again. Not in the way I thought it might, but somehow still it feels so right. You reincarnate my love. From silence, ashes, things unloved. You gave me breath, you gave me flame. You taught my soul to love again. And I don't need a perfect past. This love was meant to be the last. Born not from fate, but from a choice. A brand new